The Shadowblade Eldritch Knight is the highest damage build I've ever seen in Baldur's Gate 3 because of patch 8's changes to Shadowblade and the addition of Booming Blade to the game. The incredible damage output of a Shadowblade Eldritch Knight comes from the extremely high number of attacks per turn thanks to improved extra attack, War Magic, and perfectly balanced strike. War Magic grants an extra weapon attack after casting a cantrip, which triggers off Booming Blade, and improved extra attack gives us 3 weapon attacks per action. And thanks to Resonance Stone, all our damage is doubled. Besides the jaw-dropping number of attacks, the Shadowblade Eldritch Knight also brings utility to your party in the form of Longstrider, Featherfall, Enhanced Leap, Knock, See Invisibility, Detect Thoughts, and so much more. To get started, choose Gale at level 1. Gale is the best choice for this build because he's the only character who is able to be an Eldritch Knight and still wield an upcasted Shadowblade. This is because in Act 2, Gale can absorb the Shadow Weave from a slain Thorm to gain a permanent level 3 Shadow spell slot. This spell slot can be used to upcast Shadowblade, making it deal 3d4 psychic damage instead of 2d4. Since Eldritch Knights never unlock a level 3 spell slot, this would be otherwise impossible. Gale origin characters also gain the Ring of Evasion from Tara during a long rest, which is a nice bonus. Since you can't make Gale a fighter from the very start, head to Withers in the Dank Crypt and then head to camp and change your class to fighter. From levels 1 through 9, we'll be building Gale as a typical two-handed Eldritch Knight fighter. For fighting style, we want Great Weapon Fighting. Great Weapon Fighting is a passive feature that activates when you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die for an attack with a two-handed melee weapon. That die is re-rolled once. You can roll with the default stats just fine, but if you want to min-max, feel free to dump strength and max out intelligence and drink an elixir of Hill Giant Strength each long rest. We want intelligence because intelligence is our spell casting ability modifier as an Eldritch Knight once we choose that subclass. At level 2, we'll unlock Action Surge. Action Surge immediately gives us an extra action to use this turn. This is a powerful class action that becomes more and more powerful as we unlock extra attack and improved extra attack. Since it refreshes on short rest, don't be afraid to use this when you are up against a lot of enemies or are up against a tough encounter. Then at level 3, choose Eldritch Knight as your subclass. Eldritch Knights are warriors of spell and sword, weaving incantations that supplement their extensive martial expertise. You gain 2 cantrips and 3 spells along with a spell slot and weapon bond. Weapon bond is actually really great, making it so your weapon can't be knocked out of your hand. For your cantrips, you'll want Booming Blade, which we'll be using all the time in combat. Booming Blade strikes with your weapon, afflicting your foe with a resonance that hurts them for 1d8 thunder damage when they move. Since this is a cantrip, it works perfectly with Eldritch Knight's War Magic, granting us an extra attack after casting a cantrip, which we unlock at level 7.